Welcome to the first episode of the Personal Best podcast. For those of you who are new to the show, here at Personal Best, each week we bring a guest and a bunch of questions with numerical answers that pertain to our personal lives. The guest and I will then take turns asking our questions and giving our answers, and the one with the higher number wins that round. So let's get started, and may the personal best win.
Damn, that's a goated intro. I like that.
What did you
That's
think
cute.
about? What did you think about the last line?
May the best man win, dude.
May the personal best win.
I like it. I like it. It's got a charm to it.
Okay, let's introduce the guest. So,
Yo, that's me.
some people know him as Modest, others know him as Tomato, and even fewer know him as Mod Tom. Oh my
Damn,
gosh.
You did prepare. You weren't kidding.
I wrote a couple of lines. Today's guest is the Tetris commentator extraordinaire and casual Super Mario Sunshine bingo pro, Modest Tomato.
Yo, what up? That's me. Way to call me a casual. Just throw that in there.
I called
Pretty
you
accurate.
I called you a casual pro.
More complimentary than just casual, for sure. But hey, I'm glad to be on. Glad to see what this is all about. You know, I hope I didn't mess up too bad with my prompts, but how bad could it be, right?
How hard was it coming up with prompts?
It was tough. I did not know what I could come up with that has a numerical basis. Two of my prompts are just rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 because I just didn't know how to put these ideas into
I see.
numerical ways.
A measure of confidence. I kind of took the approach that hopefully people will forgive me if I just ask a tangentially related numerical question and then ask you about the thing that I actually wanted to ask you about.
Dude, go for it. That's where I'm at pretty much. Where it's I have my number question, but it's I really just want to ask you questions that have nothing to do with numbers.
Okay, cool. Okay, so since I'm the host, I think I'll start.
Yeah, go for it.
So here's my first question. Okay, what is the most amount of hours you have in a single video game?
Ooh, that's tough. Thing is, it's really hard to track your hours in games that aren't on Steam.
That's true.
Or it tells you how many hours you have. But
just give me your best guess, because I'm gonna be honest. I chose this question, and I'm very sure I've lost.
No, I mean, the thing is, I don't have that many hours in any one game. There's people out there who just have 4K hours in CS:GO or whatever, and I'm not like that because I just jump from game to game a lot of the time. And even though I'll focus really hard on Tetris, or I'll focus really hard on what's it called? I'll focus really or a Sunshine, right? That'll happen, but at the same time, I don't play for that long. I just checked my Jstress profile. I only have 230 hours on Jstress apparently, which I feel is not true. I mean, I definitely have more than 230 hours.
So,
it definitely feels
Yeah,
and also with sprinting and also other clients and stuff. I wouldn't be shocked if I have 1,000 hours in Tetris across all clients, and that's probably the answer I'm gonna go with because
1,000?
I don't know, I'm still pretty new to SMS. Comparatively, I probably have a bunch of hours in it, but I don't think I'm at 1,000 necessarily.
Okay, I might have you be here then.
Go for it.
I'll check my Steam right now. I have 1,070 hours in PPT, in Puyo Puyo Tetris.
In PPT?
Yes, just PPT.
Damn.
Yeah, which
You're
is crazy.
a gamer.
You're
probably better than me then. No, you don't suck. I see you flexing your rush mode PBs that I've never played.
That's true. I do like the 2 Wide website. It's fun.
So yeah, you have 1,000 hours in PPT.
Oh,
we should play sometime. You should fuck me up.
I don't know if I will.
I don't know.
There is a little bit of skill gap difference from people who play mainly fast games.
That's
versus
true. Yeah.
PPT.
It's a really different play style, right? Because at the end of the day, PPT is a lot about maximizing efficiency, right? Where
exactly.
If you're making an unoptimal move, that can have really dire consequences, especially with I don't know, the nuances. You can't just spam attacks, right? Jstress is or whatever is nonstop, right? But PPT, there will be a pause after you clear a line before you can do things again.
Yeah.
Which means there's less room for error, I guess, and you can get punished pretty hard.
That's pretty accurate. That's a pretty good way to describe the different play styles for the 2 games.
Yeah, I've definitely thought a lot about that Mostly because I got asked a lot as well, and like had to talk about it on commentary and stuff. But
Mm,
it's definitely something that's come up a lot. So put a lot of thought into that one, and I feel like the answer always changes too, because there's so many ways that the games are different, and like
mm.
you have to play differently and stuff.
Do you think you have more hours in commentary? No, wait, there's no way that's true. That makes no sense.
I have a lot of hours in commentary, but I definitely don't have more. Like, I
Than
wouldn't be
gaming
shocked if I
hours.
have like,
Mm.
yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if I have like 100 in commentary at this point.
That's actually a lot.
Cause, yeah, cause blocks used to be like, I think my longest block was like 8.5 hours in like
Mm.
UC2 or something.
And these are
And
like you're just volunteering, right? You're not paid for
yeah,
this.
no, I'm not
Oh
paid.
my gosh,
Uh,
that's a
I
work
mean,
day.
since then, it's gotten a lot better for
Mm.
commentators, I will say. Like now it's split between pools and top eight, and there's a lot of other stuff. And there's like rotations, I think, for UC that want to run a stream during the whole time. So it's definitely a lot kinder to commentators nowadays,
Mm.
which I'm a big fan of.
Yeah, I I would prefer non like workplace
Yeah,
violating rules.
yeah,
I'd like for
yeah,
like the FBI to not bust open the Tetris scene, just
yeah.
knocking on Cab's door.
Hey, I mean, at the end of the day, I did it because I wanted to, right?
Hmm.
Like, this is not to like flame any tournament organizers or anything, right?
Yeah,
Like,
of course, because
yeah,
you're
they do an
volunteering.
amazing job, right? At the same,
Hmm.
like the tournament organizers are generally like they're putting even more time in than the commentators, and they're generally operating at zero money to a loss
Hmm.
because they're operating a full tournament, and I guess it depends on whether they put money into the prize pool or not. But like also they need to worry about things like graphics, got to worry about how who's going to run the brackets, like they need to set everything up. Being a TO versus being a commentator, TO is a lot more effort.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. TOs have to watch out for the FBI because they might be called for like
Yeah,
working
exactly.
themselves to death.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about SMS for a little? Because how many hours do you think you have in SMS then?
Honestly, I have no idea. So my live split will probably tell me something like 10 hours in runs because I never
I
do
see.
runs. But like I've played now 3 seasons of bingo plus scrims, right? Each match is like about an hour at my skill level, I guess.
Hmm.
So I don't know, that probably puts like 60 hours of tournament related matches plus like 100 hours of practice or something. So like not a crazy amount of hours, sure, but it's like building up, and I've been playing a lot of ILs recently too.
But that's not including like your own personal like when you're trying to just like practice attack or something.
Yeah, I mean it really depends. Like I feel like Sunshine's not a really trick heavy game. It's a really movement heavy game where like I don't know, something like Ocarina of Time is really trick heavy. You got to learn how to do things.
Hmm.
But like Mario Sunshine, a lot of the like basic strategies are pretty simple. Just the idea is like how do you best execute them. A lot of my practice has gone into like individual levels. I don't know, I think I have like 2 times that are like 6 frames off like records for their respective strategies or something, which is pretty good. But like yeah, a lot of optimizing SMS comes from like getting really good at some of the movement and like maybe doing strats that save like a second, which like make a lot less sense to use in like an RTA setting where you're just doing runs. Like I know some of the tricks I do, like even like 116 or 115 any percent players don't do, which is like a really really high level. But I just do them because I think they're fun. And then on the other hand, I don't know like a trick that'll save a minute, and I'll be like, why the fuck do you know over the top middle in this pin of six, but not early Yoshi go around or whatever?
Mm.
The reason I play SMS is just like I'll just pick out aspects of it that I think are really fun, and then I'll grind those.
That's video games in
Yeah,
general, right? You just play the parts that you like.
exactly. Yeah. SMS is a really sick game. All right, my turn for a prompt.
Yeah.
All right. So I've been thinking. So this one's I already know the answer to,
Okay. For
but
you
it
or
brings
for
it
me.
raises two questions. All right.
Okay.
And so my prompt is the number of words in your tag. Because the real question I want to ask you is how the fuck did you get Garbage David? And then the secondary question I'll ask later. So start with your tag, and then I'll talk about my tag as well, I
The
guess.
number of words in your tag. You
Yeah.
know we tie.
I know he tie.
Okay.
Look, I had to make it numerical, right? Like
All right. Yeah. So my moniker is Garbage David. I go
Mm,
by this in almost everything.
that's dedication.
Yeah, it's also a pretty silly name, so but I enjoy it. I enjoy being called garbage when people don't know what to call me.
That's fair. Is that the only reasoning behind your tag?
It's not. Basically, in middle school, there was a kid who just came up or started like popularizing words in our school. He would just
Mm-hmm.
decide like this is the new word. This is the new lingo. And for a while it was raw.
Raw.
Raw. It's like that's raw. He would just like keep on using them and everyone was like, "You know what? He's so cool.
That's
This is the
sick.
new word. I'm using raw now." And after
Yeah,
raw,
I'm raw
yeah.
now.
After raw was garbage, and I stuck to that one. So like I just made
You stuck to that
yeah.
one.
So everything just became garbage David after that. My Snapchat was oh, I'm leaking stuff. My
Let's go.
my
Snapchat leak?
Snapchat was garbage David. My Venmo was garbage David. My
It's okay. My Snapchat's also Modest Tomato, if
okay.
that makes you feel any better.
We might have to bleep out these, but unfortunately, they can probably guess what they are from context.
Yeah, a big shocker.
Um,
I'll let you figure it out and not worry about it. That's definitely a better origin story than Modest Tomato, I'll
oh,
tell you that.
oh, is that the case?
Yeah, no, this is really something. So, I think over the course of the internet, my presence on the internet, there's exactly two people who've recognized this name from something and where I got it from. It's like some YouTube video of some guy, and I think he's playing like RuneScape. I don't know anything about RuneScape.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's just playing RuneScape. It's like I will go to good name generator and generate a name, and it's just Modest and Tomato, and there you
You
go. And then
stole it.
I
You
just
just
was like,
stole it.
I just stole it, yeah. And the whole idea was like, who the fuck would ever call themselves Modest Tomato? So I was just like, fuck it, that's me now.
That's true. Who would call themselves that? That's a
Like who?
stupid
Yeah, like
name.
that is a stupid name. That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
throwing stones from a very, very glass house.
I feel like internet tags in general are like kind of a joke, but there's some people who I think have mastered the art. There's definitely like a hierarchy.
Mm.
I have some personal favorites. One of them being Plu. I don't know. I've talked about this with her before, but Plu is such a good tag for so many reasons.
Ooh, why?
So first of all, Plu, it just rolls off the tongue,
It
right?
does.
It
I
sounds
agree.
like poo, and you talk about it like that's funny, right? Because it's fun to say poo,
That's true.
right?
It does sound
We
like
just
poo. I
throw,
didn't even think about that.
right?
It does sound like poo.
And then there's a lot of versatility, right? It's also short, so like I don't know if someone's chanting your name, let's go
Let's
Plu.
go
You don't
poo.
gotta like, you don't have to say let's go Modest Tomato. Like who the like that feels weird, right? And then you can also make I think her Twitch name is Ploopy,
Oh, that's
which is
good.
like it's poopy, dude. It's poopy, and it's so fun to say, you know? That's why Le Monkey is funny. Funny Ploopy, ah, la la la. It's just fun to say poopy, you know?
I guess promo has done the same thing.
Promo is also a good tag.
I think I love when promo plays in tourney because the chat just becomes promo. Like every single message is just promo.
Well, you know where that's from, right? That's not the tag. It's from Millen Baird.
Oh,
Oh, did you
I
not
did
know
not
about
know
this?
that. No.
So basically, when Prime Time was still a thing, Tetris Prime
Mm.
Time, and then one of the player shoutouts was promo, and I wonder if the clip still exists today, but it's just Millen with a fucking like Photoshop megaphone, going like promo.
No, I didn't know that. That's good. That's a
Yeah,
good
that's where
origin.
it's from.
Mm.
That makes it even better in my mind. That's definitely a funny one. Also, I don't know. This makes me just think like this is like an example of like a Tetris thing that I know that other people probably don't. I mean, a lot of that probably comes from just me being around a little longer than most other folks. But I don't know. If there was like a period of time where I was just so obsessed with
Mm.
Tetris, like I knew like all the rankings, or like I think there was a period where I tried to make like a ranking list of I don't know, top 25.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went through, I don't know if you know, there's a document that has every single like tournament result. So it's like every tournament
Oh
that
my
he could get his
gosh.
hands on, Eddie. And yeah, there's tons of different sections, and I'd like scrolled through like a ton of different results. Like I looked through fucking Tetris Tuesdays.
Mm,
I scrolled through all of them like in the year 2020 or 2019 or something to try and make like a ranking at one point. And of course it was fruitless, and I had a lot of bad takes in there. Uh, and because like people's skill levels just change so much, and also just like I don't know, best of three does not encompass skill level very
that's
well.
true.
I know Dazer made like a Jastrus Cup ranking, just using results from like a bunch of major tournaments and compiling like elo values. Pretty sure I was top 100 on that at some
Ooh,
point. So
okay.
I can call myself a top 100 Tetris player at some point in
At
time.
some point, I like it. I don't think I could ever.
I was also top 100 on the Tetrio leaderboards. So like, good enough for me. We'll take it.
How many people were playing then?
A lot. I'm not talking about like the early beta days, cause I don't feel like those count. That was when A plus was top 100, and like a lot of good players were A plus, just cause the only people who had access to like the beta version were like people who DM'd
I
Osk.
see.
Yeah, no, the beta was definitely that was definitely a different time. But there was I don't know like October 2020. I don't know. I like did a 12-hour stream trying to grind for X rank, where X was like top 60 or
Mm.
something. Pretty sure my rating at the end of the day changed like minus 30 or something.
Oof.
Like, just pretty
Uh,
crazy.
yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I think I hit pretty easily top 100 at some point. I don't know if it was like during that stream or a little before or a little after, but I know I was like 80 something, and I was like, sure, this is
Mm.
pretty good.
I'd be pretty happy with 82, I think.
Yeah, yeah, so I didn't really think much of it at the time, but now in retrospect, I'm pretty sure like X rank is like I don't know top 600 or
Yeah.
whatever, and it's like
It's
damn,
it's grown a
this is
lot,
just
yeah.
free now. Yeah, but good on Tetra,
It's getting bigger.
for growing, and people are getting better. Like people are so fucking good now, it's actually insane.
By the way, okay, so who won that round? So you never told me how many words were in your name.
Believe it or not,
Yeah.
modest and
Mm.
tomato are two words. So this one's gonna be a
It's a
draw. Just
tie.
because we gotta make sure there's a
We
winner,
do
right?
have to make sure there was a
So
winner.
like if there's ten rounds,
And there's one draw. But now
then
that we have
and there's
one
one
draw,
draw,
we can
then
have multiple draws.
well, this is another question I
Hmm.
had, which is how the hell do some of these metrics work? So take the tag baseball boy, right?
Yes. Oh, I would
So
say
in one
three.
way, that's two words because it's baseball and then
Hmm.
boy, right? But you could also say it's three words because base, ball, and boy. And you could also say it's four words because there's base, ball, baseball, and
I
boy.
think you just have to stretch it in your favor. So
In
I'm
your
gonna
I like
say
this.
I have three, and I win this round. Actually, I can't do
You have
that.
three in your name? Yeah, what are your three words?
Garbage, David, and oh my gosh, I have three. We're gonna say that David isn't a word. I have garbage, garb, and age.
Well, I have modest. I have tomato.
You have Nat
I
and
have
two.
mod.
Yeah, you have Nat and two.
Uh,
Okay, fine. We'll call this a tie.
we'll call it a
We'll call
tie.
it a
I think
tie.
we
We'll
call it a
call it a tie.
tie. We'll call it a tie.
Okay. I see. We're trying to win this one. Okay,
We're trying
you're
to
trying
win
to
this
win,
one.
huh?
Yeah, that's why I started with a draw. You got me.
Okay, we'll do this one then. I'm a math person, so I chose something that's more in my wheelhouse. So maybe I can get a leg up on you on this one. So my next prompt
All
is,
right.
what's the highest number you can think of? I'll let you go first on this one.
So I assume infinity doesn't
No,
count.
that's not a number.
Uh, and I assume we're not gonna like use notation like 52 factorial or whatever, right? Like we gotta say the Ilian, right?
No, that's fine.
Let's
You can use like,
no
yeah,
what?
anything. Yeah. Just the
Well, then I would just like not stop talking. I'd just be like a vigintillion to the power of a vigintillion to the power of a
Yeah, but you
vigintillion to
just
like the power of a Google to the power of a
yeah.
vigintillion factorial to the power of like
Okay,
no,
what's the
I don't
biggest
know.
number you can tell me right now? I think that's the question.
I'll just go with like I don't know a vigintillion factorial.
Okay,
Sure.
I'm going with a vigintillion
Well,
factorial plus one.
yeah, plus one. Yeah. Yeah. I expected this pretty much.
Oh,
The downside of having to go
I was
first. That's a cute prompt, though. I think that's really funny.
I was so excited to make you do this.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not my real prompt.
Hey, it's a
That's not
good
my real
prompt.
prompt.
You know.
Um,
Oh, is it not? Oh,
I
okay.
have a
That's
couple.
fair.
Let's do this one. What's the furthest you've been from home, from your hometown?
That's so I've actually kind of lived all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a bit of a tough question. Um, but
You can consider where you are now as your hometown if you want.
okay. That does make things easier. So my dad he's German, lives in Germany. So I've been to Europe quite a few
Mm-hmm.
times. I think the furthest east I've been is Bulgaria in Sofia. Uh, yeah, I think it's probably just
Oh, Sophia.
Sofia in
Yeah, Bulgaria.
Bulgaria. Yeah.
So you can, I think you can just look it up. Just like how far is it from here to here?
Oh yeah, go for it. I'll do it.
Okay, I'm going from
Uh,
Jacksonville to Nanning, China. Uh,
I'm pretty sure you win this one then.
Germany's I mean, Bulgaria's pretty far. Okay.
But it's not as far as Okay, how far is it from? Oh, 4,681 miles.
Ooh, I got you demolished then.
Yeah, I
I have
kind of assumed so.
8,700 miles.
Yeah, hey, I've never been to Asia in my life, which is actually pretty
Mm,
crazy because I feel like I've been like in Europe, I've been to so many places. Actually, I think I lied because I've been to Qatar or the UAE. I just remember like I've been to Dubai. I forgot that
mm.
I was there. But either way, I don't have you beat because that's not that much further. China's definitely further away.
China is further. But I was just like going through your Twitter. I was like, oh my gosh, you met Baby Soul? I was like, isn't he
Yeah, dude, I
German?
met a bunch of people. Like when I went to Sofia, I was on like a trip because I took a gap
Mm.
year, and I was basically on a trip with a friend of mine. Yeah, we just like went all over Europe, and so Sofia was one destination, but another destination was France, right? So I met with like Dormy and
Oh
Noel
my gosh.
Nadal and who else was in France? Culex, I think we met as well. That was like a big meetup, and I also met Dal. That was really cool. Dal is a super.
Oh.
He's lovely.
Oh, did you get a picture of the Tetris suit?
I did. Yeah, that's where
Oh
that
my
picture comes
gosh.
from. The
Uh, that's pretty epic.
yeah,
I was
it's
gonna
a
say pretty pog, but I'm trying to cut down
trying to
on
cut
Twitch.
down on that. Yeah, it really is a bad habit, right? Like,
I just really don't want it to come out like when I'm like teaching a class or something.
yeah. Oh God. Yeah, that does sound pretty bad.
That would be terrifying.
That sounds really funny.
I'm pretty good at keeping it. I think the students all think I'm cool, which is
Which is a
something I've been
first.
trying to project. Yeah, which is definitely a lie. I'm lying to them, but it's
Yeah.
but I'm living it out right now.
Hey, I mean, like, every cool is relative, right? Like,
Cool is relative.
the fact, like, I was actually cool in high school, even just for like being a shitter and playing video games.
I don't think I have anything else about this prompt.
What
So
was the
I'm
prompt
winning
again?
now.
I've
What's the furthest you've been from
Furthest
home?
I've been from home. Oh yeah, do you have any cool travel stories? Now I want to ask.
Oh, I have like stories about like when you go to like the street bathrooms in China,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they don't have toilet paper. So you have to bring your own toilet paper
Okay.
and or buy it from the people at the bottom before you go in. So
Huh.
it's a little bit of a marketing scheme, right?
That
So it's like, oh,
is
we have this free toilet with
that is
no toilet
interesting.
paper. But we've had multiple occasions where like I get diarrhea out of nowhere and have to run up to the nearest toilet. And I was like, like
Do I have
do I have
toilet
toilet
paper?
paper on me?
That is a crazy thing to have to like be concerned about.
And it almost always happens that you don't remember that you need to bring toilet paper
Yeah, 'cause
until
like yeah.
after you've pooed.
Oh no. So
And
you're
then
just
he's like
sitting
sitting there like
there.
like what
Oh
do I do?
no. What do you do? Like, what's your counterplay to the strategy?
Well, nowadays, right, we have phones, so we can just like message, we can just like call and like, please, someone bring me toilet
Yeah,
paper. And they just run out there with toilet paper.
that makes
But
sense.
it happened like 3 times at the same exact toilet, and we're just like, why are we so dumb?
Yeah. Hey, I mean, it sounds like something that's easy to forget. It's like
It
forgetting your
is.
keys, right? Like it's like you need it, but
Mm,
you will just like not think of it.
that's true. The thing is also like, you don't always need toilet paper.
I mean, that's true. Like it's only when you're shitting, right?
Hmm.
Essentially. So, that's fair. You got me.
So really not like keys at all now that I think about it.
Yeah, I mean, sure. You got me.
All right. Do you have another prompt for me?
All right, yeah. I'm ready when you are. How many stuffed animals do you have in your bed right now?
No way. I have that same exact question.
No shot.
I'm staring right at it. How many stuffed animals do you own?
So I have my bed right next to me. So do I own
Hmm.
or do I have in my bed? Because those are
We'll
very
do
different.
yours. We're doing yours.
Do mine? Okay, I see. So mine is how many are in my bed.
Yes.
And in my bed, currently I only have two.
Oh, I've got you beat.
See, mine are on top of my bed though. You know, it's like I have like six more on top, right? But I only have two in the bed right now.
I see. What do you mean by on top of the bed?
So like there's the bed, right? And there's like
Mm-hmm.
the mattress, and there's like a
Yes.
header for the bed, right?
And they're sitting on the header.
They're sitting on the header. Yeah.
I see. I'm staring at 4 stuffed dogs laying on the bed right now.
Stuffed dogs. I think
Yeah.
you win this one for laying on the bed.
Mm-hmm. I
Uh,
have 6 total, I think. Maybe 7.
six
I
total.
don't know if my little brother took my other one.
Oh, that makes sense. All right, so tell me about the stuffed dogs.
Yeah, let's see. I got the first one. I don't want to I don't want to like give away his name. This is
Is
probably
it a
bad
dog's?
form.
Bad form? Oh no.
No, no, no. No, no, no. It's because I don't okay, I'm going to say too much and I'm just going to edit it out. Uh I use his name as a password for a lot of
Oh
things.
no.
So I'm not going to say his name, but I
I
got my
see.
like my oldest dog when I was like 4
Hmm.
and I'm 22 now.
Wow.
So I've had him for 18 years.
Is he
This
still
dog is
alive? Or like
my stuffed dog. My stuffed dog.
I thought you said you named it after a real dog for some
Oh no
reason,
no no
and
no.
and that's how you got your stuffed dog name. But wait, is your stuffed dog still alive? Such a fucking funny
I was
question.
like, what? How do I answer this? Because he's alive in my heart, right? Aren't
Yeah,
they all?
yeah, no, that makes sense.
Do you talk to your dogs? I mean, not dogs. Do you talk to your animals? To your stuffed animals?
I think I did when I was younger. I now
I
it's just
see.
like I don't know. The one I've been really tending towards recently
Mm.
has been like Wrench for I don't know if it was for Christmas or for my birthday. I think it was for Christmas. But he
Mm-hmm.
sent me like a stuffed duck. And it's
Mm.
adorable. I can send you a picture if you need it,
Yeah.
but or if you just want to see. But thing is adorable. It's like hugging that thing just feels right, you know? It's just good. It's just good. And yeah, big fan of Wrench's stuffed duck.
I love that you said the one I'm tending towards.
Yeah, I mean like cuz I feel like I have a lot of stuffed animals, but like
Mm-hmm.
that one's the comfiest to snuggle with right now, you know?
Mm,
But and also I think a lot of the ones from my childhood, like I don't know where they are right now.
I
Trying to
see.
think. Like I had a bear named Ollie, which is very German. Which Ollie, yeah. And I had a camel, believe it or not. I think my
A
mom
camel.
sewed the camel herself, which is pretty awesome.
Dang, that's impressive.
Yeah, that was awesome. And his name was Dennis. But
What a name.
yeah,
What a
I
name
know.
indeed.
I really had that creative gene as a like 4-year-old
Mm,
or whatever,
as a
clearly.
I don't think I've ever lost. Oh, I have lost like one. We usually don't lose them because they all have personalities.
Mhm.
and like we like literally pretend like they're real. Like they have their own like personalities, their own superpowers, their own everything,
That's sick.
and it would be very sad to see one of them just like gone.
Yeah.
It's like a real death.
You have like your whole universe with it.
Mm-hmm.
God, that
Yeah.
reminds me of like a phase that some of my sisters went through in
Mm.
Germany where they would bunch their hand up in like so all the if you put your hand so all your five fingers are like touching each other pretty much, right?
Okay.
And then you turn it around so that it's like when you grab something and then you've like closed your hand on it but your fingers are still stretched out so it's not a fist,
Okay.
right? And they would pretend that this is a mosquito. Uh,
Oh, I see. Yes, 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 yes.
so they had their whole like multiverse of mosquitoes, and the main mosquito is called Substantiv, if you will. Yeah,
Because it's in Germany.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, of
Uh,
course.
but they had like a whole universe and like characters. Like there was Zuptum, and there was I don't remember the names of most of them, and it's been like a while. A lot of interesting stuff, but it was
Okay, I
good.
think
It was good.
now is a good time to admit me and my little brother did the exact same thing. Not with mosquitoes,
Not
right?
with mosquitoes, yeah.
But what we do is like you just put your hand down, like you're resting it, like you're
Mhm.
playing the piano or something,
Mhm.
and we pretended that was a puppy.
Like the piano playing hand?
Yes, just a like relaxed hand. That's a puppy.
Huh. I like that.
We had thousands of puppies,
Yeah.
and like of course they're impossible to tell apart. They're in
Mm.
my hand.
Yeah. Yeah. But
They're in
like
my
they're
hand.
different, you know? Like
But
they
they're
all have
different.
their own
Yeah,
character and personality because that's how
yeah.
you make them. Yeah.
This one's a detective. This one can turn himself into a rock. This
To a
one is part
rock. That's
dragon.
sick.
Yeah, they
That's
yeah.
awesome.
I think the more I talk about this, the more more insane I'm gonna sound.
No, like I get what you mean though, 'cause like
Mm,
that's exactly what my sisters were doing, you know? Like it's like that's like the child like that's the it's like the childhood innocence that's so hard to go back to, right?
mm,
Where it's like your mind is capable of literally fucking anything. It's just like this
yeah,
vast recesses of like I don't even know what,
yeah.
you know?
Creativity just feels like it just flows when you're a child sometimes.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
then you can look back on it as an adult and it's like this was not a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I
But there's a
mean it
lot of
makes
ideas.
yeah, but like the ideas come to you, right? Like I feel
Hmm.
like as an adult, I guess, you kind of have things that are like you won't even think of stuff because you'll like feel intuitively like they're wrong, right? You'll be like, "Oh, this doesn't make sense." But like you won't have like the same flow, I guess, as like when you were a kid. Yeah, damn. Feel like a grandpa reminiscing on my fucking 5
Teenage
years ago.
years.
Yeah, I'm fucking 20 like
It was
still a
like,
little
oh
baby
yeah,
boy.
I remember talking to my stuffed dogs.
Yeah.
I did that yesterday.
That's what do you talk with
Um,
them about?
oh, they just comfort me, and I
That's
tell them jokes, and they tell me jokes.
that's so sick. What's the best joke you
Mhm.
heard from your stuffed dogs?
If it was good enough, I attribute it to myself. So none of
So
them
no,
come up
yeah,
with
none
great
of the
jokes. Yeah.
associate for your stuffed dog. That's fair.
If the joke is funny enough, that's my joke.
I respect that, Got to take credit
Hmm.
where credit's due. Yeah, that's sick that we came up with the same question.
You tweeted once about wanting to hug a stuffed animal. I was like, this is it.
No, Wrench, I'm pretty sure saw this tweet, and that's why he gave me the duck. He was
Oh,
like,
that's pretty sick.
right? Like that's such a homie move. That's why I got
Mm.
the duck from Wrench. That's the story.
Let's do a new prompt then.
Go for it.
What's the most amount of people that you've peed into the same toilet with?
Peed like not simultaneously, I assume. Let's let's
No, I
just
do
get
mean
back. Oh,
simultaneously.
you mean
I do mean
simultaneously?
I do mean simultaneously.
Huh. I don't know.
Do you think it's more than one?
It could be.
It could be. I see.
I don't think it has been though. Like I can't think of a time, but like I don't know. I might have peed with like mom when I was a kid. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I did when I was tiny.
Yeah, when I was young, I did pee into like the same toilet with my brothers. Just like we
At
all
the
have to
same
pee.
time. Yeah, like it's chill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's chill. Just pee in the same toilet. I was
Yeah.
wondering if you ever like did it with your sisters or anything. No, that would be monumentally harder than doing it with brothers.
That would indeed be harder, and also like I think the age gap between us is a lot more different. So, I mean, my sisters in Germany are like pretty close to my age, but it's still like 4 years apart, I think,
Mm,
to the oldest.
my older brother is 6 years older than me though.
Oh, that's fair.
This might get him in trouble.
No, you're fine. You're both
Okay,
kids.
okay.
It's chill. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
He was, yeah, when I was 12 and he was, okay, let's
When
move
he
on.
was 18, wait. Yeah, dial it back real quick.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
no,
sure
I
we
know.
never did pass when he was like 11.
Yeah, no, see that, yeah, that's fine then. I do remember like I don't know, it feels like the same vein as like showering with mom when you're a kid or whatever, just 'cause they're like
Mm,
teaching you the ropes. Like it's not weird. It's just like,
that's true.
it's it's weird to
It's,
talk about 'cause like
it is
the
weird to talk about.
implication is really weird, right?
It is also a little funny to think that you have to be taught
How to shower?
to like to shower and pee and stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's true, right? Like if it's not, it can't be in human nature to just be like the toilet is where the pee goes, right? Like someone's got to tell you, right?
Mm.
How else are you supposed to know? I guess maybe observation. I don't know.
You have to be a smart kid.
Yeah, only real
Maybe
ones figure out that you have
only
to pee in the toilet.
200 IQ Among Us play.
Pee in
Peed in
the
the
toilet.
toilet without directions.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. You're right.
maybe the smartest of us were like just peeing into toilets without being told to.
Yeah, they just got it like that. I don't know.
Albert Einstein.
Yeah, Albert Einstein peed in the toilet without mommy's supervision.
When did you know, like just interviewing the mom, like when did you know that he was gonna be a genius?
Yeah. What a thing
Um,
to cite, you know? Oh, that's really fucking funny.
I
Yeah.
guess I win this one.
I feel like you've already won this game. Like,
Just by math.
just by math. Like, I'm looking at the rest of my questions as someone who did not play to win. And I'm like, dude, I think I lose all the rest of my questions.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
I'll pick one of these that I think you'll win.
Hey, like I'll be honest. Winning is not, it wasn't my goal coming here. I was just like, I'm here to
Oh, did
hang
I not
out.
tell you? Winner gets the $1,000. If you beat me, I give you $1,000.
I don't know, man. I didn't hear this part. This would have been cool to know.
Oh, did I not tell you?
Yeah.
Oh, frick, my bad. Next time, next guest will know.
Yeah, next time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Is it
Okay.
my
I
turn with a
think it's
prompt, I guess?
yeah, your turn now.
I So this one's one of my self-rating ones, all right?
Hmm.
How passionate do you feel like you are about the things that you're passionate about compared to other people? And rate yourself from 1 to
Mm,
10.
what am I passionate about?
See, this is a question I've been struggling with.
Hmm.
What am I passionate about? And I like I don't know. It probably doesn't help that I'm going through like a depressive episode and I'm on medication.
Mm,
Probably,
yeah.
not your optimal time to be passionate, right? But
Hmm.
at the same time, I'm like, what the fuck do I want to do with my life? It's like being
Yeah.
lost in an ocean, and where's the answer? What the hell do
Hmm.
I want to do? I don't know. That is
I guess a
life.
lot of us are looking for that. I don't do many things, so maybe this will be easier for me to answer since I'm not like a. I do math,
Which is sick.
but I would. Yeah, I wouldn't call myself like super I'm not like super talented. Like I'm decently passionate about it. I don't like spend all my time doing it. If I was like super passionate about it, I think I'd be like further along in my PhD.
Hmm.
Probably like maybe apply to like better schools, but like I was just like I just like math. I think
Hmm.
that's why I was like happy with like just going wherever.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Um Tetris, I play Tetris. I mean, but I don't know, it's just a video game.
I mean, hey,
I just enjoy
honestly,
it.
this is how I used to feel, right? Where it's like,
Mm-hmm.
it's like it feels wrong to be like passionate about a video game, but like at the end of the day, I don't know. It's just like if it makes you happy, fuck it, be passionate about it.
That's true. That's true. But the thing is, like, when I think passionate, I don't like have like any like overarching goal in mind when I play like Tetris or anything. You know, if I was just like I want to like win like Jester's Cup,
Hmm.
then maybe I'd consider myself passionate. Like, and that's fine if you like. But I don't really have this like kind of competitive drive that I know a lot of people do.
That's like, yeah, that's like the root of the question, I guess. 'Cause like
Mm,
I feel like I used to have that competitive drive. Like when I picked up Tetris and like was playing in every Tetris Tuesday, I was like, I want to improve at this game.
mm,
But now it's just like I don't know, I don't feel the same joy, and I like there's probably many reasons why that might be, right? Like maybe I
mm,
don't click with the community as much anymore, or maybe I just like am burnt out from like doing a lot of tournament organizing and commentary
mm.
or whatever. And I don't hate Tetris, right? Like I still beat Renge's ass in 3 straight sets the other day. Uh,
True.
love
As
you,
you should,
Renge.
by the way.
Renge is getting better though. They were close sets. It was scary.
Mm,
I was worried. But yeah, like I don't know where the drive went, you know? And like I feel like the same thing kind of happened with SMS Bingo where like I started and
mm,
I was like I really want to get better. But now that I'm like at like a level that like I feel almost satisfied with,
mm-hmm.
but I feel like I shouldn't be satisfied, right? Cuz like I'm not the best. I'm just like okay, you know? I can kind of route a card, but like I'm definitely not the best or anywhere close to it.
I see. I think this is like a question about your goals then. Just
Yeah.
like where do you put your goals in like the things that you want to do? Cuz my goal for Tetris, and this is going to sound insane cuz I'm nowhere close to it. My goal was to be able to take a game off of Flare.
Off a flare.
Off of Flare. I want to be able to take a game off of Flare.
Hey, you know what? That is a pretty good goal. Honestly, like it doesn't matter how achievable your goal is, right? Like all
Mhm.
that a goal needs to be is like all you need to do is to want it,
Mhm.
and then it's a good goal in my mind, right? Uh, we're like, and hey, I mean, I took a round off Firestorm. You know, I fucking did it.
You're the accomplished version of me.
Yeah. It definitely wasn't
I'm
like him
looking
misdropping and like Tetrio pass through or like any like don't
Yeah.
worry about that, you know?
Yeah,
I
but
beat
I'll
him.
take any
Yeah,
victory against
yikes.
Flare.
Yeah, yeah.
If
Exactly.
Flare's like switch disconnects,
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
taking that.
dub. Yeah, like we take those.
We take those for sure.
Hey, by that logic, I beat Vince when he DQ'd one time.
Dude, you're better than Vince.
Yeah, dude,
You're
I've never lost to Vince before. It's
he
fucking
owes you his
crazy.
sprint time. He has to give you his sprint time. That's the rule.
Oh, yeah, it's true, man. It's mine now. I just get that now. But like it used to
Mm-hmm.
be, like I want to do this to be better. Not necessarily to be the
Mm,
best, but just to like learn the game, improve at fundamentals, just get
mm.
better, you know? So like I feel like I used to have, I mean again, maybe it's like the depression talking or whatever, right? I feel like usually I'd put myself at like an 8. Like I feel really passionate compared to other
Oh dang.
people's. But like right now it's like a 2. And I'm like
Oh.
how the fuck do I get back to that 8, you know?
So do I win?
I don't know. What
Oh.
Good question. See, this
I,
is
I'm trying.
I'm testing
I'm
your
trying to make
metrics
sure
here.
that I'm trying to make sure that you don't get the $1,000.
Yeah.
Um,
Look, I couldn't take this from you, you know? College debts really be they're real.
um, so who wins this one?
I don't know. Banger question.
Bigger question though. So what is your number?
In general, I guess 8. Yeah.
And I say 5 in general. So I guess you win this one.
Fuck yeah. Let's go.
Oh,
Big dub.
is this the
$1,000
comeback?
are
Is this
mine.
is this the comeback of the century? Maybe I shouldn't give you this softball.
Maybe not.
How many hours do you have in Among Us?
Let me check Steam. Oh, I need to put in my password. I didn't even make my own Steam account, fun fact. That was a friend of mine in high school. He was like, "You should get a Steam account." I made you a
He
Steam
made it for
account.
you? I
And so
see.
it's his password from back then. That is still my
Oh,
password today.
can you tell it to me?
Uh, uh, look, I mean,
You're in the same seat I was in
yeah,
earlier.
exactly. All right, my Among Us playtime, 97.6
Oh my
hours.
gosh. Oh my god.
I'm
I
actually
kind of
shocked at
thought
how
like
much it is. I thought it would be
I
less.
kind of thought I had a chance, to be honest. Because I was shocked by how big my number was too.
I haven't played it in a long time. Like, it used to be something I'd play with like Dal and Mugra. I don't know how much you know those guys.
I see their names in Twitch chat. Yeah, I have 32.3 hours. So you've
There you go.
wiped the
Fuck yeah.
floor with
Dude, I'm
me.
shocked I have that
Yeah.
many hours. That's actually crazy to me.
I was shocked I had 32 hours.
Yeah. Dude, there's still a clip of Dal calling me Leonardo DiCaprio about some of my fucking lies. Like my acting was so good.
Wait,
That's
that's
so
good.
funny. Yeah.
That's good. Dude, I would take that with me to the grave. That's a freaking quote and a half.
I know, right? I'm never forgetting that shit. You know?
Dang.
Thank you, Dal. It really came through, homie. I appreciate it.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably also because you look like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, all right. Let's not get excessive here. I don't know how you could make that claim. Like, have you seen me? I don't know,
I
man.
have seen you.
I don't know. Leo DiCaprio?
Leo
Me?
DiCaprio.
I don't know.
But you play a lot of Mafia too, right?
Sometime. Like, we're actually trying to get that started up again. I know Mugra is a big fan of Mafia. That Mafia kind of feels the same way. Like, we played this thing called Five Man Con Plan. Like, and like eventually we just like kind of figure it out, like figure each other out pretty well, and then games would just end really fast. I feel like that kind of is true for like a lot of social deception games, except maybe like the very base Mafia, where there's like people develop more and more counterplay, I
The
guess.
meta.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
meta.
I think also one of the like major flaws with like Among Us and Mafia though is that people die.
Oh, you mean like then you just have to sit out the whole game?
Yeah, you just sit there. I think it's worse in Among Us because you can't. Not only can you not like just go on your phone, you have to do tasks.
Tasks actually suck.
It's
Like,
like
tasks are like the baby's first filler content. I don't know why tasks are even in the fucking game.
it's like or like why do they make you do them when you like die? I mean, I know why they make you do them when you die because it would break the game if you didn't have to. But
Yeah, but like, yeah.
but it's just like wow. Not only am I dead, I have to do
I have to do
chores.
tasks. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like now I have to take out the garbage. Like the
Yeah.
tasks are literally the things you don't want to do in real life as well.
I will say you can be a little troll if you have the visual tasks on.
Mm.
Because if you die and you just want to fuck around with the game, you can like DM an imposter, like the guy who kills you, and be like, "Yo, homie, you stand at the garbage,
Hmm.
and then I'll do the garbage task, and then like the leaves will fall out, so they'll think you're innocent and confirmed and shit." I've done that once, and then people were like, "What the fuck? You're the imposter? What?"
Let me think. I think that's what was my question? Oh,
Oh,
Among Us
hours in
hours.
Among Us. Yeah, let's go. Another
You
one in the
got this
bag
one.
for
You
me.
got this, dub. You have 2 wins.
Here, I'll give you a free dub though, because
Okay,
this one's
okay.
definitely a free dub. How much money have you spent on gotcha games?
I think 0.
Good man.
Do you have
Me
0?
too. Actually, wait, let me think about this. I think so, like the
Mm.
only thing that comes to mind is I think I pressured my mom into buying me Clash of Clans gems, a $10 purchase of Clash of
When?
Clans gems. When I don't know, a ton of years ago, like middle school.
Middle school? Oh,
Yeah, I was
true.
like, "Mom, just need the resources to upgrade my town hall."
Isn't it so funny how hard it was to get like $10 when you were like 13?
Yeah, it's like a different world. Yeah,
It's like an insurmountable barrier. It's just like, oh
it's true.
gosh,
Yeah,
this game costs $10. How am I gonna find $10?
the value of money definitely changes with age.
Hmm. I do think it's a bit telling that you came into this question thinking I would win.
Hey, I mean, you're going up against zero, so
That's
like
true.
I was like, you can't lose.
I can't lose. That's true. But I figured, like, oh, this one's gonna be an easy dub for you, David.
Yeah. Oh, it's
You're
true.
like,
Hey, I mean, good on you, first of all. Like, power to you for not falling into the fucking gotcha rabbit hole.
the trap. My roommate
The
has
trap,
spent
yeah.
a lot of money on
Oh
gacha.
no. Dude, Ben XT is so addicted to gotcha.
How much do you think would you
I
wager?
have no idea how much, but I remember a DM conversation where
Hmm.
he said the words, "I'm disappointed in you," and I hit him with, "You play Genshin," and then he said, "I disappoint myself." It's like, damn.
That's what it does to you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, gotcha games are something else.
Yeah, it's a little monka ass. I can't believe I said that.
Yeah, what happened to being good good at controlling that?
I'm gonna. Don't worry. Don't
Dude,
worry.
your
Don't worry.
students love you. All right, they
Okay.
adore
Okay.
you.
I just gotta think about. I gotta think about all the college freshmen that think I'm cool. I think that's a tie for that question then. Let's see. We'll go with this one then. Um, what's the most that you've spent at a fast food place?
I don't know. It's gonna be a lot because I used to live in Switzerland, and there's like the fast food there is stupid expensive. Like it's
Mm,
actually like a robbery. What the fuck?
oh,
Like
you
there's
might have me beat.
tourists who come to like I don't know, like the Burger King in the airport, I think. Might
Hmm.
be like a McDonald's. And the fucking Big Mac meal is 20 Swiss francs.
And what's the
And
conversion?
Swiss francs are like more like they're way more than dollars. They're way stronger. So it's like 30 bucks for a
30
Big Mac.
bucks, dude.
30 bucks for a fucking Big Mac, bro.
Dude, you have me
Fucking
beat.
insane.
You have me beat for sure.
So I don't know. I think I've definitely eaten there with family once, but yeah, I don't know what the total is, but like it's definitely over 50 bucks.
Oh my gosh. I was gonna say like 20 bucks for me because I think I like took some friends out to KFC and I paid for it. And that
Yeah.
was that was like it was like that was 20 bucks. I was like, this is so much food. I don't know
Yeah.
how he can beat me.
Yeah, no, dude, it's fucking the Swiss airport Burger King or whatever, like, and that was like my whole family too. So like it was a lot. It was yeah.
So honestly, I was asking that question because I wanted to tee up the BTS story I've heard so much about.
Oh, here we go. The
Mm-hmm.
BTS meal.
Mm.
Do you know about the contents of the BTS meal? So it's literally 10 chicken nuggets, right? It's 10 nuggets. The only thing that's different about it is there's like two sauces. The sweet chili sauce
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to remember what the other sauce is. Cajun.
Cajun, I see.
And the reason I remember these is not because of the meal. Like it's fucking chicken nuggets. There's nothing memorable about the meal, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's because of the ad. The ad is so funny. BTS meal. Chicken McNugget. It's so funny. It's so fucking funny. The
That's true.
BTS meal. Yeah.
What was the BTS story? What was the BTS meal story?
Well, I mean, the whole story was like me and my friends are going bowling because we had like our Monday bowling nights or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, where we just hang out. None of us are actually good at bowling. We only did this for like a month, so we're still bad. But we went bowling and it was like 11, and we're like, boys, what if we just got the fucking BTS meal? That'd be really
Mm-hmm.
funny. And then we just got the BTS meal.
Ah, so that's the story is there's
That's
the
the
BTS
story,
meal
yeah.
and you
Like
got the BT. I
we
should
just got the BTS meal,
I
yeah.
should not I should not have teed this up.
Yeah, I don't know what you were expecting. Like, there's a pic of us doing the pose of like the like I don't know, it's like a poster of the BTS meal ad.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
So yeah, I don't know if we still have that, but yeah, we just thought it was funny, so we ate the BTS meal.
Some good chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you really expect more? I feel kind of bad. Like
No, I didn't.
you didn't. All right. Sounds
Um,
like you did, but all right. Sure.
nah, that was a lie. You told me the story before.
I did?
I'm lying again.
Damn.
You can't trust the thing
You're
I
just
say.
lying.
You can't trust
Yeah, I can't, clearly.
I make you tell me your number first. I ask you about the BTS story. I'm just full of tricks.
Yeah, clearly.
I also want to ask about, there's a picture of like hot dogs on your Twitter.
Oh, the Glizzy Gauntlet?
Oh,
This is
there's a
the
name.
story. Yeah, it's the Glizzy Gauntlet.
'Cause I
Oh,
was-
God. There's a Tetris tournament. I don't even remember which tournament it is,
Mhm.
but we're doing skits for the tournament. It was a charity thing. Renge's birthday bash, I think,
Maybe.
maybe. I think that's the tournament. And they were like, "All right, Jed, it's a classic Jed idea, right? So he's a fucking silly goose." And he was just like, "All right, this is my idea," in his fucking New Jersey sounding ass.
Yeah.
He doesn't even sound New Jerseyan. He's just from New Jersey.
Mhm.
Like, all right, so we're gonna get Modest Tomato, and he's just gonna eat glizzies. And it's probably on the like Team TSD YouTube or something. If you like look for it, I can send it to you. But it's just literally him and Renge yelling and commentating over my ass eating fucking glizzies.
How many did you eat?
I think I like downed 2 hot dogs before we were done. Like it wasn't a lot, but they were like really greasy for some reason.
I do remember seeing the pictures. Like, that is not appetizing.
It was not. I also like most of them were just for like posterity, right? Like it was like a quantity over quality thing.
I see. Just like you just wanted the picture of like 30 hot dogs.
Yeah, if you have the fucking pic of 30 glizzies, like that tells the whole story.
Nice try, buddy.
My last question is basically how the hell did you meet BBB? And so the numerical value I picked was how much do you love him on a scale from 1 to 10?
You love Beebs?
Which is a fucking funny question, but basically I just want to know like what's been up with Beebs? Where you know him from? You know, what's the story? You're a mod, you know, like
I think this isn't gonna be as interesting as you thought it would be because I did find him just on Twitch.
See, the thing is that's fine because I have a Beeb story ready.
Oh,
that I can run.
okay, I see.
So
Perfect.
like, yeah, like I came prepared.
Okay, cool.
So me and B, like we've known each other for a while through like PPT and just like from Tetris and stuff. But like the main thing we've done together is I don't know if you've heard about the Tomato Soup Bowl.
I've seen ads for it because I went through your Twitter.
Yeah, that's my first tweet ever, by the way.
Yes,
That's why I
see
made
that.
my Twitter, was to promote the Tomato Soup
Was that
Bowl.
the Nintendo DS tournament?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's that. So basically, I think Baseball Boy and maybe like Egu and Dav or like a couple folks, right? They figured out that like Tetris DS is working. And like you can play it with your friends online. It's like net play, right? Like people figured it out and we were like, holy shit, this is sick. BBB was like, this is my favorite Tetris game. And I was like, that's so sick. Like Tetris DS, that's fucking sick. Good on you for being sick, I guess.
You could say that to Beebs a lot about random things.
He is pretty sick. But so we hosted it and BB was the only guy who beat the winner. Fun fact, he didn't win, but he was the only guy who beat the winner, which was Blink.
I see. He sent him to losers?
It was a round robin league format.
Oh, I
so
see.
Blink's record was 9-1 and his 1 was to BBB. And BBB was like, I don't know, he's like 6-4 or something maybe. That sounds right. But yeah, what was the other Beeb story again? Oh yeah, that's right. So we met in person at Xeno. You know about Xeno?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Xeno PPT.
You edited the video for him.
Yeah. And this was like, I don't know, like maybe like a month before I announced the Tetris DS thing. And so I met him there and I spent a lot of time like editing a video for his like tournament run there. And I put like 30 hours into editing this video. Like I put a long time into it, a lot of effort. And like I look back on it and it's like, oh my God, I still don't know how to edit. Like what the hell? But like I remember having like a great time making that video. And you can still find it today. This is on his YouTube.
Yeah, it's on Beeb's channel.
Yeah.
I did want to talk about Beeb's YouTube channel a little.
Oh, go for it.
One of my questions was going to be, what's the most views you have on a YouTube video?
Ooh.
I think you probably have like 200 something.
Okay, I know. So my YouTube channel, I don't know if you've probably you know my whole life story, right? So you've probably found my YouTube channel. and it is old. Like there's a lot of old things on here. It's bad.
Hmm.
It's bad. It's 7 years ago, and I think one random video of like a let's play that I did got like, here it is, 1.4K views, and
Ooh.
the top pinned comment is "Stop making videos."
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wait, what the fuck? No way, dude. So last time I checked, I saw this video, right?
Mhm.
The like dislike ratio was like 2 to like 15. But now I checked it and it's actually in favor of likes. Like it is 18-17 now.
Ooh, you're gonna go pro.
So I don't know what fucking happened, but yeah, 1,490 views on that video, and it's a bad video. Like I have it disliked personally. Like, yeah,
Yeah, I wanted to talk about one of the Beams videos too, because you edited that one.
I
The
did.
but there's another one on his channel where he beats and he sets up a donation TST into a DT cannon, and it's sick,
Hmm.
right? And then he goes like, "Wow,
Hmm.
I've never done that before. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this clip." And then
Hmm.
the game right after that, he just four wides the guy who's clearly way worse than him. He just
Oh, I fucking remember this video. I've seen this
he's
before
like
at some
this
point.
guy who's like way worse than him. He just four wides him, right? The guy's like struggling to like build a Tetris or something. PBP four wides him and then goes, "Nice try, buddy." Like it's so funny.
Dude, PPT players are like, or especially back
Mhm.
then, were like a fucking angry
Yeah.
breed. And I mean, some of it for good reason, but this was like the era of like people hating Wumbo for four whiting and stuff.
I think this is before then.
It could be, yeah. Like, what year is this? 2018.
Yeah.
This is like I think I joined in 2018, late 2018. And here, wait, I think I found the video. Yeah, I found it. This isn't even a good four wide.
It's so funny. It's
This
so
is
funny,
so
dude.
funny.
I love that he just goes, "Nice try, buddy."
It's
Dude,
straight funny.
it's like if like an X rank, if like you matched up against an A rank player and then stick
Yeah, and
spun
then just
them.
fucking,
You
yeah. It's
stick
like
spun them and
you
then
didn't have to
DM'd.
do him like that. Yeah, it's just so toxic. It's like you don't have to do him like this. Like, nice try,
It's so
buddy.
luckily he's reformed now.
Yeah, luckily. Hey, BBB's a good guy. Yeah,
BBB is the Tyler one of Tetris. They're both Chads.
I see. Hey, I mean, Beeb's definitely a Chad. So.
Hmm. Oh yeah, that was your question. The
Oh yeah. So how much do you love Beebs? 10 out of 10 for me.
10 out of
Hell
10.
yeah.
I think you're gonna have to take it. I we've had a bit of a falling out recently. I'm at like a 9.5.
Oh, oh
I'm at like a
no. What
9.5.
happened?
He didn't laugh at one of my jokes. I am, yeah,
Ooh, Beebs, that's not a good
yeah,
look, homie.
not a good look.
Ah.
I'll tell you the joke. It's brilliant. It was
I'm afraid if we're gonna have a falling out.
oh, it's
No, tell,
it's
tell.
I just beat a Tetris Effect connected Switch player on my Xbox Game Store version. That's right, we Windows.
All right, it's pretty bad, but it's also pretty creative.
Uh,
So I'll give you
Thank
that.
you.
You get creativity. You get creativity points.
Yeah, you're at like a 7 now.
Let's fucking go. We'll take it. Let's hope it's an upgrade.
So I
But
think
yeah,
that's the game, right? So let's tally it up.
damn. Oh yeah, run it. Tell me the.
So you've beat me 4-3.
Let's
Oh
go.
gosh, I'm the loser on the first episode. This is not a good.
You hate to see
I owe
it.
you
Yeah.
$1,000. I'll take out a loan.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, can't wait for that to show up in my PayPal. Also, Modest Tomato, by
Also
the way.
Modest
No, I'm
Tomato.
kidding. Yeah. It'd be really funny if it was also Modest Tomato. It is what it is.
Do you have anything you want to plug?
I don't know. plug my $1,000. No.
Hey, editing David here to say that I've recounted and it seems we were wrong. It was a tie. No one's taking my $1,000, baby.